it's Lana, and today I'm going to talk to you about something that a few of you might be going through, and that's first-time frustrations. So when you purchase curly clips, you're really excited to get them in the mail, you get them in, and they're not exactly what you expected. And I kind of want to help you get through those initial frustrations with some tips, okay? So the first step when you get your curly clips is to just try them on. And you might find you don't have to brush them out so much, or you might find that a lot of your original hesitations aren't actually there. They look pretty good when you put them on. So that's the first thing I recommend. Now, if you put the curly clips on and you're not quite feeling the way they look, try to assess how you want them to look. So do you want them to be a bit bushier? Do you want more volume? If so, use different tools like a comb or a brush to create that volume. I like to give mine a quick brush through. I brush twice for each weft, so I go 1, 2, and then try putting them back on your head. If the opposite is your problem, you think that they're too bushy when you receive them, the best thing to do is just to hit the bathroom, give them a very quick conditioner wash, and rinse out the conditioner, let them air dry, and the curls should be a bit less voluminous when after you wash it and you let it air dry. Another frustration people might have is that installation doesn't necessarily come easily to them. Now, a lot of people find, snappy and curly clips a breeze straight from the jump, but there are a few people who don't. I do not recommend trying curly clips on for the first time when you've got to be someplace in 15 minutes. Ideally, when you get your curly clips in, just plan to spend an hour. You probably won't need all that time, but just set aside an hour where you can really play around with them. Because if you're trying to rush to snap curly clips in and you've never worn clip-in extensions before, you just might get frustrated. So again, just schedule a chunk of time where you can practice putting them in, watch all of the videos I make available, and trust me, when you give yourself a bit more time and you can play around with it, you'll get it. It's really not that difficult. Sometimes people say that wearing curly clips hurts, like the clips are hurting their head. Listen, they should never hurt. Never, ever, ever. Like if they're hurting your scalp, something's wrong, you need to take them out. And that's exactly what this frustration is about. If you're finding that your curly clips hurt, don't walk out the house and wear them anyway. Readjust them so that they don't hurt. I have a video on how to prep for curly clips. I personally find, because I'm not really tender-headed, but there's like a spot up at my crown that seems to be slightly more tender than everything else, which tends to be able to take any sort of abuse you might throw at it. But that area around my crown it's very tender. So what I do is I make sure that I braid that section up. Like I make either a nice chunky fat braid or a nice chunky fat twist, and I will clip my curly clips on that twist or braid. And because it's not in direct contact with my scalp, it doesn't hurt. So, take that time to explore how you want to prep your hair for curly clips. Dana, who is one of our customers from Houston, I'll leave her YouTube channel link below. She actually clips on curly clips onto a wig cap because she wants to add that extra protection. And this is a great idea, and she doesn't feel any pain whatsoever. So please don't step out the house with your clips hurting or feeling uncomfortable. Take those 3 seconds to readjust them so that they feel, normal. Or, take that time to twist or braid your hair and snap the clip on top of it so you don't have any issues. So sometimes people also have a problem with retaining moisture and trying to figure out how to keep their clip-in hair extensions moisturized. Remember, curly clips is made from 100% human hair. That means hair that has not come off of a unicorn. That means hair that has come off of a human person's head. Please keep that in mind. just like products that might work for that girl over there might not work for you, same thing with human hair extensions. You might have to try a few products to really find something that works great with your sets of hair. So for instance, if that Aussie Moist isn't cutting it and your detangling sessions are still, you know, hell, try Tresemme, you know, or try even, you know, a higher market conditioner, or try using a detangler. So you just have to figure out what works best for your particular set of hair extensions. So I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!